It began with laughter, a warm evening filled with music, food, and joy. By the next sunrise, that same house would echo with screams, tears, and a silence so deep it could shatter a soul. To outsiders, the Olanrewaju family was perfect. Mr. Olanrewaju was a strict but respected teacher. His wife, Mama Amara, ran a small catering business and was known for her kindness. Their two children, Amara and Toby, were their pride. Amara, 17, was everything her parents hoped for: brilliant, respectful, and beautiful. Toby, 14, was playful, sometimes mischievous, but full of life. There was love in that house, laughter during dinner, morning prayers, and small family jokes. Until the night Delia was born. It was late. The house was asleep. But a soft whisper leaked from Amora's room. "Chinedu, you don't understand. My dad will kill me if he ever finds out about us." Toby, heading to get water, stopped in the hallway. He froze. His sister, his perfect sister, was talking to a boy. Curiosity turned into excitement. He tiptoed closer. "Don't worry, my love," the boy's voice came faintly through the speaker. "One day, they'll accept us." Toby smiled. "Oh. So Sister Amora has a boyfriend," he whispered to himself, half amused, half in disbelief. He didn't mean any harm. He thought it was just a funny little secret. But secrets, when mishandled, can burn hotter than fire. 2 weeks later, it was Toby's 14th birthday. The compound was alive with laughter, children running, music blasting, the aroma of fried meat and jollof rice filling the air. Their father was unusually cheerful that day. He even danced a little, his laughter booming through the yard. For once, everything felt perfect. Until one careless moment. Amora and her cousins were teasing each other about crushes and love. Someone joked, "Amora, you're so pretty. I'm sure half the boys in school are chasing you." Before she could answer, Toby laughed loudly and shouted, "Don't mind her. She already has a boyfriend, his name is Chinedu." The laughter stopped instantly. A fork dropped to the floor. Their father's smile vanished. "Toby, what did you just say?" The boy froze. I was just joking." But it was too late. Amora's face turned pale. Her heart pounded so hard she could barely breathe. "Daddy, please, it's not what you think. You've been seeing a boy behind our backs," her father thundered. "Under my roof?" Neighbors stopped talking outside. The music was turned off. The celebration was over. That night, their home became a battlefield. Their father's voice roared through the house like thunder. "I send you to school to study, not to disgrace this family." Amora fell to her knees, crying. "Daddy, please. I love him. He's not a bad person. Love is part. You're 17. You don't know what love is." Their mother tried to intervene. "Papa Amora, please, calm down. She's still a child." But he turned on her. "This is your fault. You've been too soft on her." Amora ran into her room, slammed the door, and cried till her eyes burned. Behind that door, she whispered into her pillow, "Why does love have to be a crime?" Toby stood in the corridor, trembling. He wanted to say he was sorry, but guilt held his tongue. He hadn't meant for things to go this far. That night, the house went silent. And silence became their new language. The following weeks were unbearable. Their father stopped talking to Amora. Their mother avoided eye contact, torn between her husband's anger and her daughter's pain. Toby tried to make jokes again, but no one laughed. At dinner, the sound of cutlery scraping plates replaced conversation. The TV stayed off. Even the walls seemed to breathe sadness. Then, one night, Amara disappeared. Her mother entered her room and found the window open, the bed empty, and a note on the table. "I can't live like this anymore. I just need to breathe. Don't worry, I'll be safe." 3 hours later, the phone rang. A trembling voice said the words every parent fears. "Your daughter, she's been in an accident." The world seemed to stop spinning. At the hospital, Amara lay pale, hooked to tubes and machines. Chinedu had been driving. They had been running away together when a car hit them. Her mother screamed. Her father stood frozen, eyes wet but pride holding back his tears. And Toby, he collapsed beside her bed, sobbing uncontrollably. "I'm sorry, Amara. I didn't mean to. I didn't know my words would do this." For the first time in weeks, their father's voice broke. He whispered, "We've all made mistakes, my son. But silence is the one mistake that destroys everything." Amara survived. Slowly, painfully. She came home weeks later, weaker but wiser. The family began to rebuild. There were apologies, long, tearful ones. Her father hugged her one evening and said softly, "I was trying to protect you. I forgot that love cannot grow in fear." Her mother wept, holding both her children close. No more secrets. No more silence. Toby promised never to use words carelessly again. He had learned the hardest lesson of all: a lie doesn't just break trust. It can break hearts. Years later, the Olanrawaju family would look back on that night with heavy hearts but grateful souls. They learned that silence, pride, and secrets are poisons, quiet ones that destroy from the inside. And when Amara finally got married years later, her father, now older and softer, walked her down the aisle. Before he let her go, he whispered, "This time, love doesn't have to hide. The truth might hurt for a moment, but silence and lies can haunt for a lifetime."
If you want to make sure you don't miss out on what's coming next, the best way to stay in the loop is to hit that bright red subscribe button right below the video, and if this story resonated with you, go ahead and hit the notification button and give it a like and let me know the content you love the most.